The home behind me is a cottage that dates back to the 19th century, but it has been extended and meticulously renovated by the current owners, meaning it now offers 2,260 square feet. I love the changes that they've made to the layout while still retaining the original features. Come with me and I'll give you the tour. As the original cottage is at the front of the home, I love that as soon as you step through the front door, you're hit with original features. To my left is a traditional sitting room which has a much more comfy vibe to it, with your furniture centered around a chimney breast with a log burner. To my right is access to the formal dining area, but you're much more likely to access that space off of the new kitchen. And what a great kitchen it is. You can see the detail that the owners went to when designing this space. An example of that is this vented cooker top, which means that you don't need an overhead extractor, meaning they could install this gorgeous lantern which illuminates this space throughout the day. It's a brilliant blend of old and new, with traditional elements such as a Belfast sink and a pantry cupboard, set off against elements such as this brass ironmongery and space for American-style fridge freezer. However, my favourite feature in this space is the original rear wall of the cottage, which is now exposed, meaning that you're reminded of its history every morning when making your coffee. Behind me is access to the utility room, as well as there being a WC and side access to the newly paved double driveway with electric gates. With this being a modern extension, it does mean that you get what everybody wants nowadays, which is the main living space, open to the kitchen and also open to the rear garden. You will be pleasantly surprised with the size of this room, with it being large enough to adapt over time to suit your ever-changing needs. Whether that be a play area and more of a snug, or just a big entertaining space, this room is sure to be a hit with all families of all ages. There are double doors that open up off this space into the dining area that I mentioned whilst in the hallway, which means that you've got an L-shaped semi-open plan space which can be separated to create more of a formal dining area when entertaining. Speaking of entertaining, if unbelievably this isn't enough space for you, or you like to keep your home a bit more private when guests are around, there's a brilliant entertainment room built at the back of the double garage. Due to its vaulted ceiling and Wi-Fi connection, it could make the perfect games room if you have children. If not, you could claim it as your very own sports bar. The garden has an extremely clever layout, with there being a formal section between that games room and the main home, where you've got space for seating and a barbecue. There's also a large koi pond which acts as a lovely backdrop when you're sitting and dining al fresco. The rear of the garden has more of a working vibe to it, with it being hidden at the back. There's a large home office which helps you to separate work and home life at the end of the day, as well as there being an area for growing vegetables, and there's currently even grapevines. Now let me show you what upstairs has to offer. The cottage would have started life as a 3-bedroom home, and it's now got 4 good-sized bedrooms instead. The owners created this gallery landing in order to access the bedroom in the new extension, and in doing so they exposed these gorgeous beams. That bedroom is one of my favourites, as it's got a vaulted ceiling and it has views over the rear garden. What remains of the 3rd bedroom behind me is still a comfortable double. The main bedroom is the other side of the house, giving it privacy, and you access it via your very own dressing room. Again, this room has got vaulted ceilings with 2 skylights, making it a bright and airy space, and my favourite feature is another exposed external wall of the original cottage as a feature to wake up to. Next to the main is another double bedroom, which I can imagine will be a big hit with kids, as it's in the original part of the cottage and has a really cosy vibe to it. All bedrooms are served by the family bathroom, which has a freestanding bath and a walk-in shower. So there you have it. That's Pine Grove Cottage here in the beautiful village of Aspley Guise. This 2,260 square foot home has been beautifully extended and is offered in turnkey condition. If you think this could be your new family home and you'd like to arrange a viewing in person, please reach out to me on the details to follow, and I'd love to show you around. As always, thank you for watching and take care.